Yo, listen, man, check this out, right? I know people don't be thinking like this, but I'm trying to prove a point here, right? You got people that'll go to church. Let's say women. You got women that'll go to church, praise God, love God, all this stuff, sanctified, woo woo woo, but will not acknowledge and wear their God-given hair. And that is not by God. That is by man. I'm finna show you just how manipulative man is, and you participate and don't even pay attention to it. Okay? Listen to me, man. Women got big titties, they go get a reduction. Titties too small, they go add titties. Hair blonde, dye it black. If they hair black, dye it blonde. Hair too short, add hair. Hair too long, cut it. It's never to the point where people are okay with how they are, and that's based off of social norms. Let me get y'all to think for a second. Think about the shit you do and why you do it. And when you answer that question, you can understand just how easy it is to control people when you control the narrative. This is why I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying it, we cannot hold ourselves accountable for not being able to project what a woman is in this society. And you always say, oh, black men ain't this or black women ain't that. But you must understand, these are the effects of what people do based off the motherfuckers that's running the show and the perception. So let me break it down to you, right? You as a black man can't hold yourself accountable for how women act. Why? Because you don't control the perception of women. Another man does. And those people don't look like you or me. Same thing with women. You can't control the way these children act because you don't control the perception of what they see, what they hear. And you might say, well, you raise your child, you do this, you do that. People must understand, when you working, the world is helping you raise your child. When your child go to school, that damn school have your child for a good significant time of his life. Okay, throughout the years, the school is teaching your children, and most of us don't know what the fuck they teaching them. The curriculums, the teachers just do it as they told. Real teachers end up quitting. Real teachers with a heart that see these children have issues and go further than the fucking curriculum. Two things gonna happen: the school system gonna not support it, and then the families or the mothers or the fathers, they're not gonna support it. Because again, we can't tell our children shit. As soon as you try to tell somebody's child something, you always want to say, hey, my child is my child that. But if you know you got a badass child and that child need help, let someone help. But this is social norms. This is social norms. And you know I'm telling the truth, bro. But I'm just trying to get people to think and come up out of that fucking that hypnosis, because it's simple. We do shit that we don't understand why we're doing it. Social norms. It teaches you what to wear, what not to wear, what you can get away with, what you can't get away with. Anytime you do something you think outside yourself of who gonna like it or who are not gonna like it, and some people lie to themselves and say, no, I do what I want to do. Think about it. Most people don't do what they want to do. They do what they see. They mimic what they see. We are placed in society where we try to fit in with certain people, and we do things to try and cater to this shit without even knowing it. You must understand how social norms work. People put on clothes because we're told to put on clothes. And you say, well, damn, I'm putting on bras and I'm putting on drawers and shit. Don't even know why. You're doing it because you was told to. I'm trying to get you to think outside the box. Think about it for a second. We do shit because of what we see and what we're told to do. And these people take these things once we've adopted that shit and they use it against us. Once you've been taught not to go in the fields and pick your own tomatoes, onions, and shit, you cannot be compromised. Most folks ain't gonna go out there and do it. You got some men right now ain't gonna get their nails dirty for shit. That's not how God intended us to be. Every inch of the way that how we live is 90% off what man says. If we live by what God say, first of all, we wouldn't be dictated or told what to do by another man. See, you got to go to the real scriptures. and we don't have access to it. That's why you got to use common sense. Don't let these people give you a book that says obey your slave master and God at the same time. And you ain't got common sense to say, why would God want me to obey another motherfucker to do what this motherfucker say do? To be a slave and do it like his arms and hands and shit don't work. Why would God place me in this situation to be governed and told what to do by another man? It doesn't make sense, bro. That shit don't make no sense at all, bro. So when you think, I mean, really think about it, bro, and you say, damn, man, I've been under this goddamn, I've been a slave my whole life. You think because you ain't in prison, physically, that you're not in prison. Anytime you could be told what to do and you're compromising how you personally feel, you're being governed by someone else. This is the same thing with the bear. When they chained the bear up for 20 years, he walked around the pole for 20 years. When they took the chain off, he continued to walk around the pole. Why? Because he was conditioned to do so. We are the same way, bro. And these people go a step further by using color, psychology, frequency, psychology, social norms, and just different things that governs our thoughts and actions in ways we don't even understand. I'm trying to get you to think. It's a difference between election and selection. What if all the cars they make is something we don't really want? We have to elect. You get what I'm saying? We can't select. We have to elect. That's why you elect a president. You only can pick from what they've given you to pick from. And they do this in so many different ways. When it comes to the black community, there's women that we would love to have, or we have an idea of what we want our woman to be, but they just not there. The pickings are slim because they are being conditioned to be independent. And being independent, it fucks up the family structure. But we've been taught, be independent. That makes you an independent woman. Like I did a video the other day and I said, when you see a single mama with her children taking pictures and they hanging out and it's just looking like they're having a good time, that's okay. But I can't take that trophy and skip over the family that's still together. The mama and the daddy and the children are still together. That is the goal. The goal ain't to be single and happy. The goal is to be complete. Your family structure is all intact, and we never parade nor do we support that. This is why I say we live in ass backwards and upside down. And I'm not bashing single mothers. I'm just saying we really need to shoot for the real goal. The real goal is to be intact as a family. Because people must understand, in order to conquer a culture, you got to start with the family. This is why in my ebook that I got coming, it's going to break down the man in the house rule. This is why they did that shit in the first place. Oh, a man can't be in the house, and if a man in the house, whether it's a biological father or stepfather, that means you don't qualify for these government assistances. Men left the house just so that they can get, the mama can get assistance to be able to feed the children, bro. Come on, man. What God would go for that shit? You tell me, bro. What God is okay with that? We've been conditioned to put other people that look like us, even though we are skin colors are different. We've been conditioned to put them above us as if they're superior, and that's how we're gonna rock because we've been conditioned to it. Like, come on, bro, wake up, man. Wake the fuck up, people. You hate another person because of what you've been taught. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all go, and this is common sense, bro. If a black man and a white man get in the elevator and they going up to the 5th floor or the 10th floor, whatever, however you feel about that white man and however that white man feels about that black man didn't come from each other. It came from social norms. You don't know this man from a can of paint, and he don't know you from a can of paint. But this is how we carry these social norms in a controlled environment, and they use it against us because, like I told y'all, they monetize our ignorance. You must think. bro. You have to be a thinking man or a thinking woman to understand what I'm saying. So however you feel as you're in the elevator going up, it comes from conditioning. Think about that for a second. Because you've never seen this person a day in your life, but yet you place judgment and vice versa. That's how powerful that shit is. And that's just one instance. Like, that's just one thing. We treat people based off the social norms, based off the conditioning. And then we treat women a certain way based off the social norms and the conditioning. Women treat men a certain way, same thing. Society is just screwed up. We living ass backwards and upside down. It has nothing to do with God. It's just a group of satanic, demonic motherfuckers with a wicked agenda that has been doing this shit for a long time. In my ebook, I speak about the divine right, which I've been telling y'all for the longest, which is when the monarchs, the kings, and the queens has said that God told them that they were worthy to have authority over all people. And that's unquestionable, unchangeable, and unchallengeable. So basically they're saying God told them to rule over us. And that's exactly what they're doing. And like I say, I didn't get the memo. What God text? He sent an email, fax. How the fuck did God tell these dumbass motherfuckers that they are worthy to rule over us? Go look up what a divine right is. Start breaking this religion down. I told you it's a difference between religion and spirituality. Religion is a book. Spirituality is in essence. Okay? That means you use common sense. Because as we know, the religion that they've gave us, like I say, mental slavery is one of the biggest tools used to govern, control, manipulate, and take advantage of cultures. Just use your fucking common sense at the end of the day. Listen, man, it's your boy Papa Doug. I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my people. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. This is a community where we can learn from each other, bro. Okay? Honestly. And one more thing I'm going to say. If you made this far in the video, thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Okay? And like I tell you all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Until the next video, y'all, be great. All right? Peace.